Lord different types of pastimes. Some pastimes are eternal pastimes, and there are some pastimes which takes place at a particular occasion. They're called namitic pastimes. So nitya pastimes and namitic pastimes. So nitya pastimes are those pastimes which eternally going on in Golok Vrindavan. So Lord Sri Krishna is eternally as Gopal in Golok Vrindavan, and the same pastime when Lord starts here in Gokul Vrindavan, here in uh, Vrindavan, here in UP, when Vrindavan descends here. So that is what's called the day when Lord begins his eternal pastime of becoming Gopal, right? So before Lord was Gopal, Lord was called Vatsapal. And usually we don't say Krishna to be Vatsapal, right? Vatsapal. So previously Lord was Vatsapal, then he became Gopal. Gopal, Gopal. Devotee, they like to chant Gopal more, right? Because Gopal pastime is Lord's eternal pastime. And this is one of the very special characteristics of this material world when Goloka descends in Gokul Vrindavan. That there are many pastimes which are not available in Goloka Vrindavan. They are available in Gokul Vrindavan, right? And especially the Sankirtan pastimes and preaching pastimes are one of the pastimes Mahaprabhu has descended with. That is only available in here in this material world, right? So similarly, the pastimes of Krishna, like taking birth, then going from Mathura to Vrindavan, Gokul, Mahavan, and then all that wonderful pastime that Lord does before he meets with this Yavana Lila, or we can say the Kaishara Lila. So these are all our pastimes, which are very, very special pastimes, and that is available only in material universes. So we are going to see today one of the sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, 15th chapter, and there we'll discuss some more things. So let's go ahead. So this is a chapter name, Killing of Demon Dhenukasura. Right? So please recite after me. Sri Shuka Uvacha
श्रीशुकोवाच
ततश्च पौगण्डवयश्रितो व्रजे
ततश्च
ततस्तपोगण्डप्रयाश्रितो
पौण्डव्रजे
व्रजे
बभूवतुस्तौ पशुपालसम्मतौ
बभूवतुस्तु
बभूवतुस्तपशुपालसङ्गतः
पशुपालसम्मतौ
गाश्चारयन्तौ सखिभिः समं पदैः
आश्चर्यन्तो समपदे
वृन्दावनं पुण्यम् अतीव चक्रतुः
वृन्दावनं
वृन्दावनं
पुण्यं
पुण्यमतीव
अतीव
चक्रतु
चक्रतु.
Translation. Shukdev Goswami said, when Lord Rama meant to say here Balramji, and Lord Krishna attained the age of Pauganda, 6 to 10, while living in Vrindavan, the cowherd men allowed them to take up the task of tending the cows. Engaging thus in the company of their friends, the two boys rendered the land of Vrindavan most auspicious by imprinting upon it the marks of their lotus feet. Perfect. Lord Krishna wanted to encourage his coward boyfriends who had been swallowed by Aghasura and then stolen by Lord Brahma. Therefore, the Lord decided to bring them into the palm tree forest called Talvan, where there are many delicious ripe fruits. Since Lord Krishna's spiritual body had apparently grown slightly in age and strength, the senior men of Vrindavan, headed by Nanda Maharaj, decided to promote Krishna from the task of herding calves to the status of a regular cowherd boy. He would now take care of the full grown cows, bulls, and oxen. Out of great affection, Nand Maharaj had previously considered Krishna too small and immature to take care of full grown cows and bulls. It is stated in Kartik Mahatmya section of Padma Purana, Suklashtami Kartiketu Smrita Gopashtami Budhai Taddinad Vasudevo Bhud Gopa Purvam Tu Vatsapaha. The eighth lunar day of the bright fortnight of month of Kartik is known by authorities as Gopashtami. From that day, Lord Vasudeva served as cowherd, whereas previously he had tended the cows. The word Padai indicates that Lord Krishna blessed the earth by walking on her surface with his lotus feet. Lord wore no shoes or other footgear but walked barefoot in the forest, giving great anxiety to the girls of Vrindavan who feared that his soft lotus feet would be injured. Hare Krishna. So, I'll say it. So, dear devotees, so Lord is very, very affectionate to the cows. That's why Lord is called Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha. So when we chant this sloka every day when we offer bhoga to the Lord, right? This is one of the sloka that we chant every day when we offer bhoga to the Lord. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha. So Lord is called Brahmanya Deva. He's very, very attached to Brahmanas. Grow, and he is standing for welfare of Go, the cows, and Brahmanas. Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Then after comes Jagad Hitaya. So cows are very, very dear to the Lord. That's why devotees are also, they love cows and they stand for the cause of cow. And this is what actually the devotee meant to say. So when we happen to love Krishna, means Krishna cannot be alone. So Krishna can be loved only when we start also loving the things and the people to whom Krishna loves, isn't it? So one of the most loving object of Krishna, loving entity of Krishna is cows. So devotees, they love the cows and serve the cow. So tomorrow is the day, Gopashtami day. All over the world, it's basically ISKCON temples. We serve cows. We at least one day we go feed cows, and whole day there is uh, cow katha or go katha. Devotees, the great stalwarts devotees, they talk about serving cows. So this is also Krishna consciousness, a part of Krishna consciousness. So once one Maharaj telling that you people, you know how to create softwares and how to give presentations. But if you do not know how to deal with the cows, then you cannot get into Vrindavan
হ্যাঁ
because Vrindavan is a place of
এগুলোই মনে পড়লো, আর তো কিছু
cows.
দেখতে মনে পড়ছে না।
Yes, yes, yes. Porchana, Purve, Purve. So, so Golok Vrindavan is a place of cows. It's not a place of presentations and all the technologies, right? So that's why cows are very, very important for devotees. So here we see that Lord is now getting into Pavanda via Sritau Vraje. Tatashta Pavanda via Sritau Vraje. So Pavanda age is the age from 6 years onwards. Like when somebody gets 6 years old, then the Pavanda stage starts. The before Pavanda stage, the stage is called Balyavastha. Right? From 0 to 5 called Balyavastha. And from 6 to 11 called Pavanda Avastha. And 11 onwards starts what's called Kaishvara stage. So Lord Sri Krishna, he appeared, I mean, apparently he appeared in Mathura. And that very day, Vasudev, he transfers him to which place? The place is called Gokul, right? Gokul Mahavan. everybody know. Maybe some of you visited Gokul also to Braj, in Braj. So Lord stayed in Gokul Mahavan for how many years? 3.5 years. And he did many, many pastimes in Gokul. Gokul means Mahavan. And we know this, there are 12 forests in Braj, right? सब लोग जानते हैं. There are 5 forests toward eastern side of Braj, eastern side of Yamuna, and there are 7 forests in western side of Yamuna. So this Gokul Mahavan is in eastern side, and that too in the corner of like town somewhere in the corner of Braj Mandal, whole Braj Mandal. So there, this Parjanya Maharaj, who is the father of Nanda Baba, means Krishna's grandfather, we can say. So Krishna's grandfather, Parjanya Maharaj, he had his capital. Actually, the real home of Nanda Baba is Nand Bhavan, Nandgaon. Those who have visited, they can visualize. Those who are not visited, just hear. Later on, you can go and visualize. Okay. So Parjanya Maharaj had already shifted along with Nanda and all his sons to the place called Gokul before Krishna had appeared. So yeah, so Vasudeva brought Krishna there in Gokul, and their Lord did many, many pastimes, right? Their Lord did this Kalia, sorry, their Lord did this Putana, killing of Putana. And so many demons were sent by Kansa to Gokul Mahavan, like Trinavrata, and Lord saw his universal form to Mother Yashoda in Gokul. Like when he ate some dirt and Mother Yashoda asking, hey, Krishna, naughty fellow, why did you take the dirt? So Lord is telling, I didn't take the dirt. This my Balram, my elder brother, is complaining because he has taken the party of my enemy friends. So enemy boys. So I have not taken the dirt. Mother Yashoda asked, please open your mouth. I want to see that whether you've taken the dirt or not. And as soon as Krishna opens the mouth, Yashoda sees inside the mouth not the dirt, but the whole universe inside, along with her own self, as well as Krishna, she sees. So this pastime took place in Goku. And also this pastime of Mother Yashoda binding Lord Krishna, a very famous pastime that every day throughout the whole Damodar month we celebrate. Yashoda Bhyolukha Ladhava Manam. So this pastime of Damodar, this binding pastime of Krishna, and this took place in Gokul. So if you go to Gokul, there's some memorial things are there, some Okhul and all like that too. Like the rocky, this grinding mortar is there in Gokul. So this when this pastime takes place, and Lord actually happened to crawl over, and he stuck the whole he stuck this grinding mortar with the two great trees, Yamlarjuna tree, huge trees, and Lord delivers them. But when this those trees they falls down, the sound was so heavy, like it was like whole Gokul was shaking, the village of Gokul was shaking. It was so heavy trees. And all other elder Gopas and elder Gopis, they thought that Krishna would be killed today, would have been killed. And when they run, they see that Krishna is there just between of the two, just amongst the two trees. Someone there is crawling and is very innocently laughing, something like that. So they thought that so much dangerous that this place, Gokul, we should not stay here, specifically for Krishna. So they thought that this place infested by so many demons, and demons are always keep coming. Sometimes trees falling down, sometimes cart is bursting automatically, sometimes Trinavarta, the Putana, and whatnot. So many demons are attacking. So very same day, with all the devotees, they had the meeting, the elder Gopas, the Nanda, Upananda, and so they all they had a meeting, So this is what it's not if something happened with Krishna's cause, the meeting should happen immediately, right? So this is the uh, eternally liberated souls they are teaching us. So much problem. The very same day they had a meeting. What to do? What to do? So they decided tomorrow only we will leave this place. Tomorrow only we shall leave this place and we'll go somewhere else where we can have good amount of grasses, green grasses for the cows, and a good place for living. So they thought we'll cross over Yamuna and we'll go other side of Yamuna. So they decided, some of them they told that there is a place called Vrindavan. There is very beautiful Yamuna river. Just beside Yamuna river, there is Govardhan Hill and very nice grasses, succulent grasses for the cows. So we'll go there. So next day only, all the gopas along with elder gopis, like motherly gopis, and everybody they made early morning they started upon oxen carts, belgadi, balad gadi, and huge big line of belgadi. They started for Vrindavan, and they went all the way from Gokul Mahavan to Bilvavan, Lahavan, and in this way they crossed because they could have directly crossed Yamuna. Yamuna was also near to Gokul, but they could not cross because then those days breeze was not there. The breeze system was not there, so they had to cross from where Yamuna is very shallow. So they went to below one, Law one. They went to Bhandir one, and their Bhandir one, they thought they will cross, but there also Yamuna was quite very deep. So they went little more ahead. They went to Bhadravan, and Bhadravan they crossed with their all cows and everything. They crossed, and they crossed Bhadravan all the way. They came down along the side of Yamuna, and they take shelter of Vrindavan. And that place, exactly particular the place where Lord, along with his father and mother, they stayed. That place is called Chatikara. How many have been to Chatikara? Can you please raise your hand? Chatikara कौन कौन गए? Anybody been to Chatikara? At least नाम तो सुना होगा. Yes, some devotees. So Chatikara is just if you go now Chatikara, if you start from ISKCON Krishna Balaram temple, our temple ISKCON, so you will go to your this Bhaktivedanta Marg, and from there you go straight toward this national highway coming from Agra. It goes to Delhi. So where Bhaktivedanta Marg meets with National Highway, that exact place is called Chatikara. And Nanda Baba, they all his cowherd boys, the cowherd men, they came and they halted there in Chatikara, and they made this bullock cart into the moon shape, circular, because those days there were even animals like tigers and lions were there in the jungle. 5,000 years back, right? So they made a semicircular structure and they started living there for time being. So like this, could you imagine Krishna's appearance happened and Krishna moving from one place to another in this way? So there in Chatikara, they stayed for how many years? Again, 3.5 years. And there, when they reached there, and some little pastime, and there only in Chatikara, Lord was given the in chargeship of Vatsapa. Vatsapa means uh, herding of calves. Herding of calves, that pastime actually started in Vrindavan. Because Krishna was growing and he was walking also. So, because he is the son of coward man, so he need to actually go for some cowherding thing. So he started crying, "Mother, mother, I want to go outside. I want to go herding calves. At least I should get this service of herding calves." So Yashoda Maya said, "No, no, no, you are still a child. How could you go?" So one day, what did they do? They, they ran away along with their friends. Krishna, along with his some friends, he ran away backside of older Gopas. And they ran away somewhere and they lost the way. And the older Gopal, they went very, very far away. And they went somewhere, they were missing for time being. So it becomes very difficult for Yashoda Maya that these now boys, especially Krishna, is getting so restless, so notorious that he don't want to stay in home now. He want to go outside. So okay, fine. So the graduation takes place. Like people they graduate. Could you decrease your sound, please? Just your system sound. So when we graduate from one class to another, so one is graduation. And for those who are cowards, there also graduation takes place. So Krishna, because he being the son of King Nanda Maharaj, so there was a graduation ceremony took place where he was given the chargeship of Vatsapa. Vatsapa means the herder of a tender of calves. So he used to Lord used to herd the calves nearby Nand Bhavan or the place Satika nearby. He don't used to go very far away. And in those days, there another demon sent by Kansa, and his name was Vatsasur. He came, and Vatsasur was killed in Vrindavan. And in this way, Krishna was, his transcendental body increasing, and he is now thinking that now I am now worthy enough and strong enough to take care of cows. So then he don't used to tell to his father Nand Baba, because Nand Baba will say, no, 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 you cannot go for that. You are not so enough mature so that you could do that service. You could do that. And Yashoda Maya to never forget about Yashoda Maya giving permission to Krishna for going for herding cows. So what Krishna started doing, according to Sanjay Goswami, he started, engaging more with the uncles, Upanand uncles, and he used to be with more time with uncles, and he used to talk secretly with uncles. So Nanda started thinking that this fellow Krishna, he is now, like he is spending more time with the senior Gopas, like my brothers, and he's not revealing his heart to me. I don't know why it is so. So Nanda Baba once he went to his brothers and asked that why this fellow Krishna is telling you. Can you please tell? Why is talking with you all nowadays, roaming around with you, being more time with you? So they are saying that Krishna want to go for herding cows. And what? Krishna, he want to go for herding cows? How it's possible? It's not. His hand is so soft and he cannot go now. Like it's very difficult. No, no, he want to go. So in this way, Yashoda Maya was also informed. Yashoda Maya told, no, impossible. He could go. We cannot allow that. So Krishna should go for herding cows. Well, Krishna started also uh, doing a lot of effort convincing Mother Yashoda. So this convincing took place for time being, and on Gopastami day, they got convinced that okay, tomorrow, I mean one day before, they got convinced tomorrow you will be given this chance for herding cows. So for that also graduation took place everywhere. This dole nagada were beaten up throughout the whole Chatikana, that village Vrindavan, and everybody invited. Tomorrow there will be yajna. And Nand Baba's Purohit, or the family priest name was Sandil Rishi, right? And who was the family priest of Vasudev? Who can say? Who was the family priest of Vasudev? Nitish Prabhu.
Garg Muni.
Gargmuni, correct.
Garg.
So Vasudev's Purohit priest was Gargmuni and Nand Baba's Purohit was Sandil Rishi. So Sandil Rishi was informed. So like this, there should be some sacrifice, there should be some arrangement, some yajnas. Before that, Krishna starts herding cows. Sandalisi, then Yashoda Maya asked Sandalisi, could you, Brahman Devata, could you please tell, like, how I could protect my child when he's there in the sun herding cows? He want to go, he's so obstinate, so jiddi. you want to go, can you please tell me? So I was hearing a lecture from His Grace Dinbandu Pro, very beautifully Pro was describing. He was telling that, yeah, I have an idea to safeguard your son from sun rays. So he need to get a black blanket, black blanket. I mean, I mean to say, not blanket exactly, but shawl type of thing. If he wears that, then he will be saved from the sunstroke or sun. So from where he will get, there is only one place this blanket is found, and that place is that person name is Brishabhanu. And then Brishabhanu was actually staying previously by staying near Rawal, and later on he shifted to Nand Bhavan again. So how to get the blanket from Brishabhanu Maharaj? Because Brishabhanu Maharaj is also king and Nand Baba is also king. So Nand Baba being a king, he cannot go and beg for another king. One what? And that too is just black blanket. So no, it cannot happen. I cannot just go and beg like that. So Saladin Sandilmuni told, okay, I can do that. I can go and do some sacrifice for Vishnu and in Dakshina because any sacrifice to complete required Dakshina to be given to Brahmana. So I will ask some Dakshina. In Dakshina, I will specifically ask that black blanket. So that was done. So the sacrifice was done in Barshane. Yes, he came to Barshane. So and that black blanket was given to Chandeliris, and Chandeliris in turn gave to Nanda Maharaj. So that's one pastime that comes. So in this way, Lord Krishna started. I mean, Lord Krishna convinces Mother Yashoda, and for that reason, for Krishna to go to jungle and roam around with the cows, Mother Yashoda had made a special arrangement for Krishna wearing shoes, golden shoes, and chhatri, what we say, umbrella. So Yashoda Maya proposed that you will wear these shoes. So Krishna asked that, Maya, why I will wear shoes? Because I am the servant of cows. The cows, they won't wear the shoe, won't wear shoes. If you want me to wear this shoe, then I think you should also make with all the cows wear the shoes, right? And how many cows they had? Nand Baba, only Nand Baba had how many cows? Anybody know the figure? Nobody knows the figure. Ankur Mandal Prabhu. Yes.
Prabhu, Nand Baba has 16,000 cows.
Oh, 16,000 is very famous in Vaishnava community. That's why.
No, Prabhu, actually, I was reading the book and then I got to know.
Okay. Very good guess. I want to know also the book name of the book. Nitish Prabhu, yes?
9 lakhs. Sorry.
10 lakh.
Okay. थोड़ा और बढ़ा दो. Okay. So Ajit Saga Arun Prabhu has a 9 lakhs cow. That's correct answer. So 9 lakh cows Nand Baba had. And one cow have 4 legs, right? So if 4 legs, one cow, then how many shoes would you require? Dear devotees, 9 into 4, 36 lakh shoes would be required. So it was mind-boggling. And they were kings. They had affluence. They had everything. But to arrange 9 lakhs, 36 lakh shoes, right? Very tough thing. So Mother Yashoda gave up the idea to give shoes to Krishna. Okay, whatever you feel like you do. But those little things were given, which are actually symptoms of a coward boy. What are the symptoms of coward? He should have a flute. He should have a danda also, right, to herd the cows. He should have a rope for milking, and also he should have a bugle. He should have a turban, and he should have a bugle. Bugle means This is special type of what we say, not shank, a special type of glowing instrument that is made from this horns of buffalo. The buffalo, when they fight together, they break their each other's horn, and when inside stuff comes out, it becomes a very beautiful, very nice musical instrument called bugle, and it makes a sound, wow, something like that. And every cowherd boy in Gokul, in Vrindavan, they have this bugle, and they do different types of. They utilize this bugle for different, maybe calling each other or something. So this bugle, so these things were given to Krishna as a bona fide authorized cowherd boy, the son of Nanda Maharaj. So in this way, Krishna very happy. Yes, now I am a cowherd. Now I am a Gopal. Just like my father, Nand Baba is a cowherd, and I am also a cowherd. So Krishna is so proud to become a cowherd. Right? But nowadays, people they feel like cowherd. What is this? Like in villages, they say that अगर पढ़ोगे नहीं तो गाय चराओगे, something like that. Right? If you like, they used to say like, if you don't study that, you will hurt the cows. But Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, is herding the cow. Right? And he is very proud of herding the cow. He is very much desperate and desperately thinking that when I will go and herd the cows, I am the son of, and it is not like ceremonious lila, it is eternal pastime. Lord Sri Krishna is the herder of cow eternally. That is the eternal business of supreme personality of Godhead Krishna, that we say, right? It is eternal pastime. And here in this material world, people they abhor uh, this pesha, this occupation. Very unfortunate. So Lord then started his herding and all that further pastime that took place from there. So today is most auspicious day of Gopastami festival. On this particular day, devotee they not today, tomorrow. Tomorrow they worship cows, giving cows different types of food items, and they worship cows. They anoint the cow's horn with turmeric. Right, turmeric means haldi, and also they they stamp the cow's belly and all the parts with colored colored stamp. You've seen? I don't know how many you've seen. If you go to Vrindavan area, and some years back, I went to Nath Dwara. That's also Govardhan, not different from Govardhan. So Nath Dwara, so many cows, thousands of cows, thousands and thousands of cows. You feel like you have come back again to Vrindavan 5,000 years back. And there is no city, pepe of like Vrindavan, no cars and all that. Perfect rural setting. And cows roaming and going in a like herding herds, huge amount of cows, and they all have this stamp of hand like this. And the devotee, those who are uh, take caretaker of the cows, they had made it. So that's also one of the worship ingredient of worship, to give a stamp to the cows. So the Shastras enjoins that cows are not just any other animal. Cows are the resident of all the devatas. It's not made by Hindus or something like that. Actually, it is so. So more the cows will be taken care, more society will come closer to the cows. Automatically, they will become more and more prosperous. And in this world, people are niggardly poor into their mental health, the physical health. Why? Because they have gone away from the cows. They have the money, but they don't have health. They don't have peace of mind. Why? Because they have forsaken cows. They feel like taking care of cow is a burden. And they say that, okay, why to get into it? There are so many, just get some milk from packet and just milk problem is solved. But then people are not drinking milk nowadays. They are drinking some just white water. and which having essence of milk. So now this is one of the mission of Srila Prabhupada also to establish Goshalas and establish Varnashrama. Of course, the mainstream of our mission is to distribute more and more books. That is always be there, and to propagate Krishna Bhavana far and wide. At the same time, Srila Prabhupada also establishes Varnashrama, he establishes big Goshalas where cows could be served and given the ideals for the common masses so that how cows will be served. So the more people will go closer to the cows, more they will become prosperous, not only materially as well as spiritually. They will be able to understand Krishna consciousness easily. That's what we see. We have so many ISKCON temples and so many brahmacharis, right? So many devotees are there. Yet we see the spiritual acumen sometimes missing, even for the devotees. Simple Sastrical knowledge also is not able to be digested very easily because of they have gone very far away from cows. So more will come closer to the cows, more will come closer to serving cows. So better the whole human race would be. So whatever we could do, if we have the resources, we can serve the cows personally. I had the experience of doing that in my uh, early days when I was at my village. But nowadays, can I speak only about the cows. Speaking about the cow is also great service. So, dear devotees, kindly do something in this regard, in this direction, so that we could do some this type of services. At least go nearby Gosala wherever we are. Okay. If nearby is contemplated there, we can go there. We can do some service to the cows, bathing cows, and cleaning the cow shed, feeding cows. These are the services that we can do still. Hare Krishna. So we'll stop here and we'll open for any discussion if we have.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Um, on the day of Gopashtami, we can see the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. I
Yeah.
think. So, is there any pastime regarding this? That why on this specific day we can see Srimati
I
Radharani?
didn't cover this particular intentionally. I left that section because that is very high level topic for me, of course.
Okay. Okay,
And
Prabhu.
yeah.
No
So
problem.
it is there in the folklore of Braj that day a special pastime took place, and they connect with that's pastime whether it took place or not. I don't know. Once Krishna was feeling a lot of separation from Srimati Radharani, and Radharani not allowed to go out. This uh, mother-in-law of Radharani is what her name is Jatila. She was not allowed. So and then Krishna told Subal, do something. I want to meet with my Praneshwari. Please make arrangement. So Subal is very dear, very intimate servant. Very not servant, means friend of Krishna. And looks exactly like Radharani. Subal exactly looks like Radharani. Sometimes they do interchanging leelas. So Subal was told, go to house of Radharani, you see. And Subal told, I'll make Radharani come here. Don't worry. I have the trick. What trick? He said, don't worry, Krishna. I'll go. So he enters into the house of Radharani and Jatila was outside. Jatila was outside. And he somehow or other, he told that my calf just somehow or other went away astray in your house. I'm just going to take the calf. And actually, he made a calf to run forcibly. There was no calf. He caught one calf and he made it to run first. And somehow made it to enter into the house, and then he started running in after that and enter into the house. And there is he slowly enters into the chamber of Srimati Radha, and he tells that Radharani Krishna is, and it's the same situation is for Radharani here in the separation of Krishna. And he told you both of you to meet. I have a trick that now you both of us will look like similar. So you take my dress, I take your dress. I stay here as Srimati Radharani, the Sikh Radharani, and you go as Subal in my dress. I mean the dress of a coward boy. And and that's what you have to do. And to cover up more symptoms that distinguishes us, you need to take this calf and hold it here on your lap and go just like that. So Radha did the same. He took the form of a cowherd boy, Gopavesh. Gopavesh he took. And Jatila started telling, yes, Subal, क्या हुआ चले जा रहे हो तो Radharani made the sound vibration exactly like a gopa. हाँ आ रहा हूँ बस कृष्णा पास में ही है तो दूर चला जाएगा जल्दी से मुझे पकड़ना है when Jatila heard Krishna she thought wow Krishna is there oh my god let him go fast okay go fast oh, it's actually Radharani was there and Jatila told her to and in this way Krishna and Radharani this is the pastime very esoteric pastime I don't know how to understand that just because it came on Prasanga and then told Hare Krishna. So that's why tomorrow many places ISKCON temples Radharani is dressed as Gopsakha, Gopa, and that's a lotus feet is seen that day, isn't it, Prabhu?
I have another
We should
question.
think more about serving the lotus feet than seeing the lotus feet. So that's not the business of our ISKCON devotees.
Yeah.
So we serve the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani
Yes,
by
Guruji.
distributing Srila Prabhupada books, feeding devotees Mahaprasadam, chanting and glorifying the Lord. So this is what we should do. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, the Damodar Lila pastimes happened in Nandgaon, and whatever the Urdu hall is now present there. So I think this place is far from Gokul. So how did this happen? Means the place is far from the place. So that is I could not understand that how is it far from that place. So
No, Gokul. That is in Gokul only, Prabhu. Are you talking about Nand Bhavan?
Nand Bhavan, the Nand Bhavan is also there is another home. There are so many pillars.
That is
Um,
Gokul. That is Gokul.
okay.
Where priest will tell you, no, you go down and crawl and say Krishna Kanhaiya, something like that. So, so that place is called Gokul. That place is called Gokul. There only this pastime, the Bal Lila took place in Gokul. Then this Pauganda Lila, mostly that took place in Vrindavan. Okay. So then after that they shifted after 7 years. After 7 years they shifted back again to Nanda Bhavan, Nandeshwar, on the hill. That is the original place of Nand Baba. The Pradanya Maharaj house, original house was there in Nand Bhavan only. So again they returned back to that place. So and those pastimes, further pastimes, they took place there in Nand Bhavan.
And then at last in Chatigara.
No, Chatikara in between. Chatikara, Vrindavan, same thing, no? So
Okay.
3.5 years in Gokul, 3.5 years in Chatikara. Chatikara means Vrindavan. And then after that, after 7 years, Lord goes to Nand Bhavan again. And from there only, Lord goes to Mathura again, from there, Nand Bhavan.
Okay,
So
Guru.
further pastimes that took place from there, Rasa pastimes and uh, Maharaj, and what else? Some demons were also killed there, like Kalia and this. So Govardhan Dhara Lila, all these things took place there.
Okay.
Casey, Vyoma were killed there. Arishta, yeah, okay. Okay, fine, dear devotees. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Shila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Prema.
Hare Hare Paul.